Disrespect your surroundings!
That's the plan. What's up, Grey Knights? For those watching on YouTube, this is episode 10. Let's get on with killing. Okay, so it's been a bit. We've been a busy bee this week. So I don't remember where we left off. Do we need... I think we're just waiting for things to spawn? Possibly. Oh, we ended... Nice poot. We ended up, killing all those extra ships that were flying around. I remember that much. Ah! What? Myra Skywalker. With the 6 months. What a hero. That'll get pubered in the game. I think it's been more. Probably. I can always check. Let's see. Subbed for 6 months. I think that's 6 months total. Yeah, so over 999 plus messages. Subbed for 6 months. I don't know how much in a row though. Probably 6 months in a row too. It depends on if you do the I need Bobobo. Bobobo is going in. So is Sir Smokes a Lot and Sir Germ. Looks like that's gonna be our starting lineup. Arrow, I think Arrow, we may need to get you a Grey Knight. I don't think you have a Grey Knight yet. Okay. Let's see. So let's we need to... Where were we traveling to? Here, just here. Yeah. We made it like 2 steps, and now we just need to advance time. Because we're waiting for the next... there it is. 3 new eruptions of bloom activity across the sector. Alright, let's see. 3, 1, 1. I don't think we can hit 2, but we definitely want to stop this one. Yeah, and that's going to take all of our time, so off we go! Intervention required.
One of our brothers has been called to join the Paladins. He will require time off-ship to complete his training.
Have you
But
taken
who?
leave of your senses? All of your knights are essential to this campaign.
They really
This is
are.
an important rite of passage for our brother. A paladin could prove useful, even if we must do without him for some time.
Commander, if this knight insists on proving his valor, why not direct him to fight the bloom instead?
Well, Sir Germ, it is your night. If you can hear me, what do you think you should do? What should Sir Germ do? Should he pursue his quest? Or should we send him to fight the bloom? He's on lurk mode. Well, what do you guys think? I think you should pursue his quest. You can't deny fate. You can't deny a calling, right? Right? Alright. Pursue the quest.
We must not stand in the way of destiny.
Such a waste.
All knights +1 willpower. Not a sacrifice, a holy mission, a holy pilgrimage. Nice. So let's see, what are we still waiting on for this? One of each. We still need a red, still need a yellow. God, it's been like that for a while. 5 blue for +2 willpower. Surge prevention too.
Emotional damage.
So we sent you on a pilgrimage, Germ. You're gonna come back stronger than ever. I believe in your destiny. Let's see. So what we got some new stuff here. Purple purity seed cost -1. Red seal cost -1. So did this take the cost to 0? No, it still costs 1. I think we just do blue because we know we have at least 5 blue. Mass purification. Yeah, we've seen that one. Blast purge. Remove all mutations. That's going to be useful in the future, I think. Dominate. Heal all night 6. All visible enemies get stunned 3. I don't think we can even do these, right? Yeah, because we have to do the ones before, but we can see them now. Right, let's do... We know we have a couple of these. Check out Myra Skywalker. What happened to Germ? A great and noble quest. A quest to get his swamp back. Accurate. Yeah, it gave us one of the interventions required, and it was for you to go on a holy mission. So we had to send you off on a holy mission. The other option was for you to go fight the Bloom, but I think that might have just gotten you killed. So there's that. And we've seen how powerful gun batteries are, so let's do gun batteries first, because this thing was incredibly good. Keep us from losing any HP. I like it then. Yeah, not only that, but because you went to fulfill your missions, you inspired all the other knights, so they're more powerful in the process. Alright, we finally get some yellow seed here. Please don't clip that out of context. Okay. Win mission with no critical injuries. Easy peasy. Sir Germ analyzing wherever he goes. Yes, he is. Alright, let's see. Starkey has been in all of these so far. Finally not going to see Starkey. Smoggy Log is definitely sticking around. Alright. Swap Knight. Where's Pubert? Is in. We need a Bobobo. And we need, who else? That's what she said. Arrow, we need to get you a, you need a yellow seed. Arrow, we need to get you a knight. Do we have an extra knight? I don't know if we do. Let's see. Yeah, we do.
Oh, that's what's in the water. Yes, the water does kill you.
Go check out Arrow. This is a cool default right there. I really like that. Loadout? And he's using the staff? He's the only one who can use the staff. Oh yeah, because he's a chaplain. Well, one class that we haven't had any interaction with yet. Let's see, we have some special equipment here. Dope.
I'm fastest for a week. Still fastest for.
Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast.
Okay. Let's rock. Let's go Pubester.
Myra Skywalker cheered. X10. Pubert is bestest boy.
Pubert's pretty good. I don't know how long it's been since you've seen him in action, but you get to watch him wreck shop. Thanks for the biddies. Weeks? Weeks, you say?
Forget the next couple lines, but there it goes.
Orbital clearance achieved. The Adeptus Mechanicus have allocated strict deployment parameters for this cold world.
Infested like this, and they still play tight with their secrets.
Our failure will initiate an immediate planet-wide self-destruction protocol.
You synchronized the secrets.
Fail.
Secret tunnel. Wow, there's a lot here. Okay. So the patrol's right in front of us. There's a seed there. Bloom Swamp Bork. Bork. Bork.
Oh my.
Bork.
On the way.
Bork. Bork.
Standing ready.
Okay. It says it delays it for 1 turn, but do we want to delay it for 1 turn? I don't know if that's like another thing that's going on in this map specifically. Let's get it. Let's see what happens. Purified.
I am with you.
Hit.
Your orders. On my way. My blade is yours. Moving swiftly.
Got a fart in the box! Oh.
Ready to serve.
Reach!
What's this? The Emperor's dogs? What do we have here?
Punish him. Punish them. Any knight who executes an enemy gains 1 additional AP. Love it. There is something to blow up right there. So let's take out their cover. Fire in the hole.
At your service.
At your service.
Yes, Commander.
Pubert? Show him how to live. By dying.
Praise the Emperor. In an instant.
What's our weapon here? Smoggy is an interceptor.
2 + 2 is 4. -1, that's 3. Quick maths.
Oh, because you're using a heavy gun, aren't you? Well, what's the difference? Oh, that's a big difference. Holy moly. Because you're using the heavy gun. Bip, 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 bip. Teleporting heavy guns. That's a new style.
Mercy indeed. spoken. At your command. My turn.
So much bleed. That guy's bleeding out his eyeballs.
As ordered.
How's it going, Myra? Hope you're having a great day. How's your day been so far, the Mr. Wolf? It's been pretty good. Got to sleep in this morning. Any day you can sleep in, super nice. Starting off with the stream, and then I got some D&D, possibly. We might cancel because we have a barbecue after. Still in bed. Hope you are great as well. Explosive barrel.
For the Emperor.
Yes, please. Too fun. Okay, let's flip the screen back around because we need to go. There's 1, 2, 3. Okay, they're all in the same place. Okay, so but we need to hug the left over here. I don't know if we can jump down. I'm assuming we can jump down right here. We have to be able to, right? Well, we'll find out.
The Emperor lights our path. Moving now. None may hide from our warm sight.
Oh, no sesh today. Half the party missing. Oh, okay. Well, that makes it easy.
It will be
Barbecue
done.
only. Myra, lots to do today. Have a set of friends coming over right away here.
At once.
Nope. What are y'all gonna do? Are y'all also doing a Memorial Day barbecue? I didn't think they celebrated Memorial Day in Canada. Waiting for my boyfriend to wake up so I can show him all the redeems. I feel like I'm being used.
On the way. At once.
A kick in
What
the
is your
door.
As ordered.
And put him on top of the box too. Hey-ya! That's a face only Mother could love.
Into the thick of it.
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 Into the
This is
thick
so
of it.
confusing.
Oh.
Here, let me unconfuse it for you. Let me unconfuse it.
Ain't shit
Ain't
working.
shit working.
Ain't shit work.
Ain't shit work.
That's it.
That's it. That's it. It's been you've now been unconfused.
Bibbity 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 bibbity. Do this guy. I started watching him because he's covering the trial. Oh. So this guy, I started watching him because of the trial. What about him? There's our seed right there. We need to melee kill him.
I'm here to serve.
here to serve. Far can we make it? Far enough.
Gliding through the...
Teleporting heavy weapons!
Foe wounded. Here.
Grenade. That poor Blade Marine. We're not apologists here.
Enemy down. Aye, sir.
Stave of Destiny.
This is coming with me. Pain is beneath me.
Now bleed.
I am the Emperor's fury.
You're not doing very well for the Emperor's Fury. Let's see what warp swords we get here. Mutations. Can you take 4 Grey Knights at the same time? That's what she said. Okay, let's do this first.
For Titan!
Nero, did we ever get you a Marine? I don't know if we did. He's gonna get a face full. God. Smoggy, you're ridiculous. Smoggy just Goku's instant transmissions right behind him and just starts Kaioken and Kamehameha wave right in their abdomen. Jesus,
We have
Smoggy.
purified this place.
Yeah, Mangus. Oh, that was right. That's right.
With
Okay.
haste.
Don't punish me. I did nothing. Uh-oh. I think you called that punishment there. What is that blunderbuss? Never seen that one before. Yeah, stand right next to the explosives.
Brothers, I've discovered the enemy.
Oh, I can't see the explosives though.
Yes, Commander. Your orders.
Oh, so close.
Unleash me.
But you can make it, right? No. To get in that door is going to take an action. I think that might be worth though.
Sure.
Once we can teleport in. No, we can't teleport behind doors.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on.
My blade is yours. Unleash me.
Grenade? I think this might hit. Let's see. Fire in the hole. Blunderbussy. Who needs doors?
The enemy weakens. Moving swiftly.
Make Gohan great again finally happened. For years, my boy Gohan suffered the injustice of getting nerfed. He has more than paid his dues, and I am content. I can resume watching the anime. Did I miss something? What happened with Gohan now?
With me, my brothers.
Sheesh, I suck at typing. I mean, as long as you get your message across.
Yes, sir.
I am the Emperor's fury. They're now good as new.
Don't you mean the Great Saiyaman?
I must meditate.
Do you? Mean the Great Saiyaman?
It will be done. At once.
Overwatch.
Mortarion.
Oh, fart.
You
I guess it's just blinded, but still. I think blinded reduces melee, and almost all these guys are ranged, so... Oh, blinded, right. Wait, he wasn't blinded, was he? Oh, I just have a 50% chance, reduced chance to hit him melee. Forgot about that.
here.
I am here to serve.
Standing ready. We
Give him the Gatling gun in the abdomen. Now, I think if I melee him, I have a chance to crit here. Oh, but I didn't melee. I used the gun instead. Whoops. Oh well.
Peace.
No spoilers, but yeah. Oh, okay. I see, I see. Is he below? It looks like he's just out of range of this.
Yes, Commander.
But we need to head down here anyway, right? Yeah, we totally do. And he's retreating into the background here. Well, we definitely don't want to stick around that thing.
Your orders?
This is going to be our last action point, so if we teleport in, he's got the chance to blast at us. Oh, we only have these two these two actions left. Okay, that's fine. What we'll do is put him in front, make him armor up, and then put Smoggy behind him.
Swiftly.
Stand behind the truck.
Feel the infection. Seeking the tainted.
I was gonna say I can die happy now, but I cannot. Not when the news of episodes of Hunter x Hunter are finally coming out. No way! That's exciting.
I am
Hunter x
his
Hunter. I think this guy reduces range damage. Because I am not doing any. But pretty decent melee damage. Looks like we can get pretty decent melee. Let's see if we can get a kill on him.
On my way.
Because we want that that yellow bloom seed. We can make him vulnerable. This would get us some extra damage. 3 armor break too. Yep. Has to play. He poke his head out.
More rounds.
I'm here to serve. Moving now. Yeah! I am here to serve.
Nice. Execute.
This battle is ended. Unleash me. What is your will?
Praise the Emperor. Yes, sir. Standing ready.
Your orders. My blade is ever ready.
I think we just tackle him from the sky.
Gliding through the...
Yes, Commander.
Can we inflict more vulnerability though? I don't think we can.
Standing ready.
Yeah, we can. Nice. Just not on this plane. Not on this plane of existence.
Onward, brothers.
Immune. Oh no. No damage.
I am here to serve.
Still no damage? Or do we need to reload? No, we still have ammo. Let's get down here. Might just be too far. We should do a Hunter x Hunter watch event every week.
Ready to serve.
Let's see. He's got 4 armor.
Moving swiftly.
We bring death.
that knocks out the
Blessed
cover too.
ammunition depleted.
So I think that'll give us a shot here. I'm guessing we just need to get closer because that says we're doing no damage. F yes, I'm most definitely buying the manga first. Well, that's a good idea, I think. There we go, now we get some damage on.
The enemy is wounded.
Never seen it. No hint yet as to what arc, but I desperately need my Kurapika fix.
Yes, come on.
I think we all do.
Blessed ammunition depleted.
Personally,
Yes, Commander.
my favorite was, not Kurapika.
Feel my wrath.
But conviction he did have.
Another battle ends in triumph.
Okay, Bloom 2, Bloom 3, both in the same spot. Okay, I think we can activate one at a time here.
Yes, sir.
We may want to go in those top doors, though.
What is your will? The Emperor lights our path. We strive. My blade is yours.
Let's armor up first, just in case we take damage from just walking on this.
Moving now.
We do not.
What is your will? Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Unleash me. Your orders? With haste.
I think this was the only anime where the main protagonist is my favorite. Gone is everything.
Rugen, at your command.
Everything you say.
As needed. As you will. Feel my wrath.
I don't want to go too far because we might aggro some people. Let's see. Is there any place we can move in and still have 2 action economy? Not enough. Maybe here? Well, let's move here, and if we still can't shoot him... Oh, we can. Okay.
I am his will. What is your will? What is your will? Yeah.
Chaplain? Can you do it?
Yes, come on.
Not without some help.
Your orders. I take
Drill him up,
all
Hubert.
The Titan. Unleash me. Praise the Emperor.
Down! We are discovered!
Right next to the explosive barrel. +2 damage? Yes, please. Should give me an extra point.
Warp disruption detected.
Demons. Nurgle will not give up this ground so easily. Destroy that bloom spawn now.
That's the plan.
He will rise again.
Dark Fiend.
Don't think we can throw that far. Not even close. Better to just get into hunkered position. Oh. But we can't shoot super far. Can we shoot this? No, we can't. That's not going to do anything for us.
Moving now. Moving swiftly. I am his will.
Oh. Ah, I thought that was Overwatch. I totally borked that one.
I must rearm.
Whoops.
Affirmative.
Good thing he had all that armor.
They won't know what hit them.
Are they just going to hazard spray that whole area so I can't get in? I don't think they know I'm mostly ranged. Well, how would they, I guess? Oof. Paying for my mistakes here, but that's fine.
My blade is yours. Empty. Armed and ready. Praise the Emperor. With me.
No AP.
Your command. Firing now.
Ignore the wounds.
Yes, come on.
Venus pace, Venus pace, Venus pace. You might think I'm just talking down to these guys, but I think it's TJ that just really wants his character in the game.
Enemy down.
Dang. Really needed that to hit.
Standing ready. officer.
Get him. Nice. No crit though.
File your corpse.
Okay, let's see. There's a bunch of stuff here to cancel, something to explode. Let's just go ahead and do a teleport to get some distance on here. It's a good place to teleport with cover. We might aggro somebody if we teleport over there. There really isn't a great place for cover here. Probably here? That puts us right next to the exploding barrels and right next to the spawn point, though. This is fine.
In an instant.
It'll have cover. What'd this do? Psionic suppression. First we need to reload. Oh, you know what? We might be able to... How many action points do we have? We might be able to get them all in an AoE.
I have sanctified my rounds.
That being said, we do put ourselves in quite the vulnerable position, and they all have a hell of a lot of armor.
Standing ready. My blade is yours.
Oh, and he's the only action we have left this turn. Alright, let's just get him into cover.
Too late. The bloom spawns fired its seeds through the warp. There's no stopping it now, Commander.
Wait, what? I didn't know we were on a timed mission. Oh. Well, that's our first defeat. Sounds like TJ already named his character too. Yes. That's exactly how I imagined chat to go. Did already in the game. He's a beast. He is a beast. But that's unfortunate here. I don't know if we were supposed to fail this one, but everybody had an incredible amount of armor to actually be fighting through. I don't know if we were supposed to ignore them and just go for the blooms, but that didn't feel like very many turns at all. Well, we'll keep it in mind for future scenarios and try and read a bit better next time, because I didn't see anywhere where it said we had a time limit left. Much dead. No, we didn't die. I mean, we took no injuries, but we didn't win. So I wonder if we get the injury bonus.
Like a baka.
No, we don't get the injury bonus because we failed. We did get 4 yellow seeds, though, which is kind of toward our goals. Light wounds, promotion available, arrow level up. Alright, Chaplain. What are you heading toward? Willpower bonus. I like the willpower bonus. This is the thing that executes extra AP. Gives it extra turns and extra willpower. I don't think we need that bonus yet. Extra warrior slot is nice. What are our other options here? Afflicted targets attempt to melee attack the source of the affliction. Looks like a taunt. Interesting. Target a knight at any range to gain +2 willpower. Well, that's nice. These are all willpower bonuses then. Welcome to the like it. Caddy Hawk! I'm so sorry, I thought I was following you. Well, you are now. And that's what we appreciate about you. Wolf, deal with it. Nice. Welcome to the stream. 20% chance to auto trigger. This specific auto. I see. The willpower bonus is nice, but I'd rather just be able to do more damage, but I guess that's not this class.
What's going on?
Thanks for that shout out.
Arm investment.
What a beautiful lady.
Baby, can you get that, please?
Makes it basically free.
God, I really don't like this shit.
I'm so ready for this party. It's time. It's time. Okay. Well, I guess that doesn't do anything else, and we can't make it to any of the other places. Interesting. Okay, well, let's zoom back to the middle here. You gonna make me blush? It's okay to blush. Okay, now we gotta wait for the next bloom. Project complete. Start new research. Just need a red, so we need to try and land on a red if we can. We have 4 of those. So the yellow, I think we should do all the minus seed research. 25 got, we have plenty of green seed and blue. Okay. Report.
Commander, I will be brief. Your strategy to combat these Reapers is one I can get behind. I will provide additional ordnance and trust you will make good use of it. There is, however, one point I must address. Inquisitor Vakir, the detail in your reports has become jarringly opaque. I have had to rely on Brother Ektar's commentary simply to pass your current progress. This leaves me with the peculiar notion that you are trying to test me in some way. I encourage you to correct this by your next report.
Testing him indeed. Should I write for an audience of simpletons?
I found much to agree with in the Grand Master's claims.
Oh, truly? I hadn't taken you for a scholar. Tell me, where in my report did you feel it necessary to edit behind my back?
As senior brother, it is my duty to act in the Citadel's requests. If you were not so blatantly preoccupied with safeguarding your reputation, I would not have been asked to intervene.
You assume much, Purifier. This plague's vectors of attack are numerous, and our understanding of its nature yet limited. I am trying, on my own, and with the crudest of tools, to unravel what chaos has been brooding on for centuries. I do not have the time to waste simplifying my analysis. Commander, surely you understand this.
How's my day going? Great. Got to sleep in this morning. Always a great day when you can sleep in. Let's give her some support. It sounds like she just doesn't have enough hands to do her job. And so we have to, the Ektar has been helping her out. So let's just give her some help she needs.
Surprise me, Commander. A high-order diviner would be of great use in my research. Yes, this is most adequate.
Alright, 11 requisitions. Let's just get one of each. Seems right. I wish I could sleep in, but I'm a morning person. Well, that's just because you go to bed early, right? Do you go to bed early? Let's see. Warp drive, I wish we could go to 3 here. I think, honestly, well, let's get these other things that we don't have yet. Oh, we can't. We don't have enough servitors. What can we do with the amount of servitors we have? Not much. Do we just gotta wait for servitors, then? Maybe we'll get another mission that allows us to unlock more servitors. Yeah, we literally can't do anything. 6 is the best we can do here. Okay, we're just gonna have to wait. That's rough. 3 more sources of bloom. Oh, right on. Finally one right next to me. I think we can actually get 2 in this warp. Went to bed at 12:30 last night. Still got up at 7 a.m. this morning. Same, I was out till 1:30 seeing a movie last night, and I was up at 7 today. Wow, you guys, it's Sunday. You know that, right? Went to sleep at 5 a.m. Woke up at 9. Guys, get some rest, man. Sleep is an important part of your ability to do anything. Win a mission without using willpower. Can do. Plus 3 requisitions. Alright, Smoggy, looks like you need to sit out for one. And we were going to put in... Caddy, we need to get you a knight for sure. We need to get in Venus Pace. Venus!
Ignatius!
In the house. Teleportarium. Arrow, we can swap. I kind of like the idea of leveling the chaplain. Let's see, is Alex is in chat too? Lurkin? Okay. So let's swap out for Alexander.
Run.
Pubert can stay in. Nero, we need to get yours in too. Magnus. Where's Magnus? Did Magnus get name changed, or did we lose him somewhere? We may have lost him somewhere. Okay, well, we gotta remake Magnus here. Magnus. Staves. Alright, Alex, Arrow. Oh, Starkey needs to get into the mix too. Rip. Okay. Starkey, let's go.
Good.
No willpower. I think no willpower means no teleporting too. My boy!
This hive world is overrun. The Astra Militarum has long since been routed.
Nurgle tastes total victory. Let us snatch that morsel from him, eh, Commander?
Hey, Commander. Alright, patrols right next to us. Spreader 1. way out there. Bloom spawn. I think the bloom spawn might be our first target here. We can actually bypass this enemy patrol. I think. We totally can, yep. Alright.
At once. Foes are near. Be wary, my brothers.
Your command.
Come on.
As you will. Unleash me. On my way.
Unleash me.
You are unleashed.
Lapdogs of the false emperor. Enemy sighted. Eyes on. Dead to the enemy.
Nice でーす。ほら、頑張れ頑張れ先輩。頑張れ頑張れ先輩。
Let's see, we can provoke. Or do we just want a grenade and get their cover gone? I think we just grenade. Can we get the tree in there too?
Disrespect your surroundings!
What building? Stave him right in the chin.
You will rise again. Here. Fall. Show to the unworthy.
Can't quite get there in one turn. Alexander has double grenades? What's his second grenade? Crazed. Oh, we gotta keep that in mind. But here's the play. What we're gonna do is actually take their aggro and armor up.
Defenses.
Dog.
G3, what's up, buddy? Lurk, hope you're having an amazing stream. I am. Chat's kicking Nurgle follower butt. How about you get him there a shout out there, TJ?
Your orders?
You know what I mean? This is what I can do. Oh shit, it's the day. Okay, hold on. I can't. Okay, wait. Would her body burn? She's not online. Would she burn during the day? For science, Princess Kiwi!
What is your will?
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. She's fine though. She's fine.
I am here to serve.
Everybody check out G3 Hydration. Stay hydrated out there, boys.
Power.
Ah, we hit him all the way on the other side of the tree.
Yes,
Commander.
We got a melee heavy group this time.
Foe destroyed, Commander.
Wait, hold on. What's this then?
As you will.
Oh, I see. There's our turn counter. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Fall. The enemy is wounded. Cower. The foe bleeds. Oh!
Coming in to remind you to drink water. And to hang out with his friends. Alright, where's number 2 here? Way over there.
Run.
It's gonna take us probably 3 turns just to get there.
At once. Yes, sir. Yes, Commander. Moving out.
I bet you there's an enemy in here, and as long as if there's not one right here, there might be one right here.
Yes.
Oh, he saw us through the window.
Prepare to engage.
Can we teleport over to the top there? Because if we can teleport, let's see. Is this available? Have we never equipped the other abilities? We never equipped the other abilities. I didn't even know we had to equip them. Man, we are really bunging it up, huh? I'm a terrible commander.
It will be done. What is your will? Yes, sir. Standing ready. Eyes on.
This is most definitely going to aggro more stuff. 6 turns, huh? That'll buy us 1 more turn. Not gonna be able to get up there to attack any of them. Let's see. Hold on. Can we? Oh, hold on. Can you really? No way. God, that's so powerful. Like we needed another green seed, but.
Another foul seed claim your orders?
Can't believe they saw us through that tiny window. So we can buy extra turns if we do this stuff, but we're definitely putting ourselves in harm's way. We can't use willpower. I think we just straight up go for the kill on the bloom. So as soon as we move in there, 1, we're probably going to aggro a party. 2, we're going to start getting spawned on. I think the play is kill these guys, and then grab these 2 extra nodes here to extend the timer.
For the Emperor. I must sanctify my rounds. Armed and ready. Firing now.
Gonna look for a couple hours? About to take a long drive. Well, thanks for the lurk. Have a safe drive, says Black Mage. Nice cover. Alright, we're just gonna outrun these guys. If we go back to get them, we're just gonna lose action, economy.
Yes, Commander. Unleash me. Here. Run. As you command. Your command. On the hunt. Wounds inflicted.
Oh, nice. I forgot that was a thing.
Is wounded.
That being the case, we may want to follow up. I don't know how many times he can do that per turn. Oh, there we go. We'll just melee him to death. Execute. So that means everybody gets +1 AP, right? Okay, so we're not going to be able to... Oh, is this something we can actually use? I don't think this is something we can actually use. Bang! I thought that was the ability thing. Can we shoot him? We cannot.
Your orders?
Orders. And we really need to get a move on. Oh, nice.
Taking position. Advancing.
Get him, Venus. stun, armor pierce, right? Yeah. So that way, if he walks away, he might die. Opportunity attack. Oh, disrupted. I might not get it. Yeah, that was the right play. Disrupt first.
I sense the enemy again. The Emperor's dogs.
Permission to engage, Commander.
I am here to serve.
Unleash me. What is your will?
We are the hammer. With me, my brothers. It will be done. For the long war. For Mortarion.
Monolithic blue swarm reached. Converging enemies detected.
We cannot let it pollinate nearby systems. It must be stopped now.
That's the plan.
Yes.
On the hunt.
Where's the flamethrower guy when you need him? Well, I think that's Extronicon. If he joins the game, we'll get him in the fight. Well, this is the crazed grenade. Can I not get it in here? I can, but it'll hit my own guy. I think that's okay, because we want him to fight. I guess not especially. We want him to fight. This is just bad positioning. Can we shoot it from here? We can. 1 damage might make the difference in the future. Let's shoot it. Same scenario here.
Taking position.
Hopefully we can get a shot off. Oh, just barely.
We breathe death. We know the one.
Pathetic.
I feel the rot at my feet. Pray for the end, knight.
Plagued. I think we just armor up our tank and let it go ham on the tree. Because I don't know if we get extracted when we kill the tree, but I do know we need to stop the tree within 3 more turns. If we try and kill stuff, we're definitely not going to make it. We might be able to craze a group of enemies that'll keep them off of us for a little while.
We've made contact with the enemy.
Yes, let your wounds fester. As ordered. Heal! Foe wounded.
Oh, because that guy's behind me, it's going to
Your
give
command.
him an opportunity attack. I think that's what that's saying.
What is your will?
Tell you what, let's, how many AP do we have left when we get there? 1, so we can actually armor up here.
Defending
And now just run through this attack.
on the way.
Victory! A battle well fought and won, Commander. We have dealt the enemy a major blow today.
Okay, yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to ignore all the enemies and just go straight for the tree. Huh. Well, if I would have known that last time, honestly, I think we wasted so much time last time, and we weren't getting the purifying the spore vents. So, good to know. Look at those handsome boys. Good job, guys. Alright. I think we are out of night slots. So let's see. +1 crit. This is a rank 3 weapon. Oh, rank 2. Potentially rank 3. 35% focus with increases their chance for autos. We do want this. This Terminus. This is Terminator armor. More armor. More grenades. That's cool. Grenades get +1 area. Super dope. Grenade specialist. Force strike gains +1 stun. Target is pushed backwards. I don't really like the push backwards thing. Makes me have to chase him down. But I guess I could knock stuff off cliffs potentially. Let's see if we can take this one. I don't know if we can, but let's give it a go. Yes. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. We can swap him out, but we don't want to. Look at those sweet, sweet promotions. Alright, Venus. Where are we going with you? Enduring reflexes. +1 use to the auto. Okay. What was your auto? Provoke blast attack. Afflict enraged. Activate to cause crazed on the warp charge instead of enraged. Cause target to attack their own allies. Yes, please. Get in their head, Venus. Magnus. Looks like you had support fire. That was really cool. I'd like to get more of this. Get 1 pros. This allows them to use it again. And this auto gains +2 damage per shot. Yes. Very cool ability. Support fire. Okay. Now we should have time to do another mission. We totally can. And we need at least 6 servitors to start another research. Optimally, we need 8 servitors. Oh, and let's not forget to equip Shia LaBeouf. Pause real quick. Let's see. Making dreams come true. Stratagem? Is it armory? I don't think it's armory. Okay, so this is the armory. We want manufacture, no. Stratagems. Because we unlocked this one, right? Yeah, it was unlocked, but why wasn't it in our deck? Are only certain things in our deck at a time? You have to equip it. Yeah, I know, but where do I equip it at? Oh, maybe I equip it in the mission menu? Well, we'll see. I'll just make sure I do it before I start this next mission. Actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf.
Commander, your prognosticar choir has detected anomalous bloom activity in a nearby system. I would normally recommend we intervene directly, except...
Our prognosticars have been resolute in asserting any such effort would result in complete failure. Strangely, they have identified that only one of our knights is capable of completing the task.
It does seem odd. It is conceivable this anomaly has somehow influenced the predictions of your prognosticars.
If so, it would be utterly without precedent in our order. Yet, I am still wary. The brother in question would surely embrace this opportunity for glory, but we must assume we could be walking into a trap.
Well, Starkey, what do you think? Do you want to chance it? Do you want to send a squad? Or do you want to ignore it? This is your destiny. You must choose your fate. Chance it! Okay.
I will inform our brother at once.
On assignment, Starkey. Kai High support 45 days. Deeds +1 requisition. Starkey throws caution to the wind. Okay, so we have 6 servitors now. What I think we do is I think we start the research on the thing that we can right now. +1 prognosticar. And then hopefully we see an incursion or something that will allow us to gain a bunch of servitors like we did last time. Alright, we got some red in here, blue and green. Finish a mission without using passive war gear. That's super easy. We can definitely do that. But before we go, let's figure out how to equip that. Position what stratagems. Here we go. Got it. Okay. We good. Now can we do multiple? No. Okay, it just switches it over. Gotcha. How? What's up, Arcanius? You just in time. We can get you in the mix. So we need to not carry any passives. So instead of the equipment, we're going to give you the grenade. Blast attack, inflict graze, inflict silence, smoke. Straight up grenade, I think is always going to be our best play for a single grenade. Ranged weapon, you're using a named weapon already, okay.
And another meteorite. I feel almost dirty using meteorites on Guile, but, you know, what are we gonna do? We just have to because we're fighting blacks. And when you're fighting blacks, you have to use the whites.
Don't clip
Please
that
no
out
one
of
clip that out of context.
Yeah, we saw that one coming. Don't clip that out of context. Let's see, who else is coming in? Let's get Caro in here. Actually, who's still in chat, who's not on a mission currently? Let's see, G3, we need to get him a knight, but we don't have any spots left. Caddyhawk, we need to get her a knight, but we don't have any spots left. We still have a Nero, so unless Magnus is injured, we can keep Magnus in the mix. Let's see. We do need to swap here, though. Let's go ahead and grab Extronicon.
Follow me, these.
And so Magnus is staying in. Marcanius is staying in. Bad manners. We can take Smoggy. Smoggy was doing some work. Because he can teleport in and gun him down. Who do we pull in? Did not expect this. Let's take in Caro. Been a while, Caro. But we do need to change the loadout here for war gear. Let's see, still got one using passive. Actually, let's go see if we can get the servitor, because we might need the seed requisition here. Yeah, let's borrow this. Alright, let's rock. Wolf, I was saying to BM the other night, we all need to do some DOW together. Some Dawn of War. Yeah, you were telling me about that, and I think I told you that I didn't have any I don't have Dawn of War. I'd have to pick it up if we wanted to play together. Oh, I missed the other part. I just got up. How goes? Pretty good. Got to sleep in today, got a barbecue later, so... They're cheap? Oh. Okay. Well, y'all are gonna have to teach me some stuff. I'm not the best at these games, but... Sounds like it'd be a lot of fun to play.
Our target appears to be the heart of a hive world dockyard. Is it possible our prognosticators were mistaken?
Have some faith, Purifier. What better place is there than a busy transport hub to spread a mass infection?
You may have a point, Inquisitor. Brothers, seek for signs of the bloom and destroy any obstacle you find.
Okie dokie. Oh, there's our red. We need that red. We need both of those. Blue we don't care too much about, but I think the mission here is to kill all the groups, so we're gonna have to cut across this bridge. Do we have a time limit? Oh, thank God we don't have a time limit on this one. Okay, dope. Let's frickin' rock then.
Affirmative. Comms off. Ready for battle. Moving out.
No barbecue for me on the schedule. I'm jealous. Well, we're doing, it's Memorial Day barbecue. It's actually being hosted by one of the people who join chat every now and then. Mr. C. Garcia, who jumps in here every now and then. We're all going to his place.
Palamedes, Van. Your orders. Standing ready. Your orders. With haste.
What's this? The Emperor's dogs?
What do we have here? Yes, Commander. Yes, Commander.
Wolves, not dogs, you fuck. Nailed it.
You will heal.
It will be done.
Let's see, or we can do do a blanket on this area. This works. I don't know if that actually does any damage. I think he's in full cover right there. Yeah, it just took off one of his armor.
With alacrity.
Looking at me funny? That's a bonkin'.
It is finished. Yes.
Can't get a good position on him.
Moving out. Mortarion.
Oof. When did Terminator armor guys start showing up? I haven't seen those yet. So they're one of the upgrades you can actually get pretty early. You don't need to get anything special for them. Does this jolt through armor? Depletes all ammo, just does a bunch of damage. Gotcha.
My blade is yours. What is your will?
Teleport right under him and start drilling through him? Oh, this is Magnus. Magnus has the support fire. Let's see.
Here.
Kiro. I think this is the play. Oh, that's what that means. He has a reactionary ability. Armor break for sure. I meant that enemy. See how he's bulkier? Oh, I didn't know they got it.
Your orders. For Titan. Advancing. Unleash me. Your orders? What is your will? Vengeance. Enemies destroyed.
Okay.
Yes, Commander. Standing ready. Your command.
Let's move the rear up first.
As ordered.
So yeah, they
Your command?
They started getting Terminus armor, I think within like the last 2 or 3 missions.
Yes, sir.
Literally, I think I saw that guy for the first time in this stream.
Orders. On the way.
Oh, if we see them, we get into combat anyway, so we might as well run all the way up.
For the long war. For Mortarion. Arms at the ready.
Okay, there's
What
our
is your will?
red.
Palamedes?
Can't see him. Alright, let's move up slightly then. Actually, hold on. Try and plan this out. Yeah, so we're sending in melee, so that should be fine. Send this in. Grab that seed. Sweet, a plague bearer too.
I've built a seat from this rot.
Sorry, my ignorance is showing. Alright, we'll put him right here. Gives him cover.
Yes, Commander.
And then we may make him go in after the fact. Let's see. Get some melee damage on. Magnus with the support fire. Support fire teleport. That'll drop his armor.
The enemy is wounded.
Oh, we might be able to knock these guys off. Depending on where this lands. Fire in the hole! The sort of skeleton-y looking dude is a plague bearer.
You have been judged.
Dang! Okay, okay.
At your service.
Give him the bonks! Yeet for real. Okay, let's see, one's there, the other is there. Okay, decently far apart. He's coming into this building. Is there another way in? Yeah, through this door. Okay, I see. I see the play!
Taking position.
Black Mage, you beat him to it. You beat him to the yeet.
Run. Advancing.
Oh, we're gonna go through a window. That's not a door at all. Wait, can we go through this window? If we could, you'd think we'd go through this. I guess not. Is there another door over here? There's a bigger window.
Lapdogs of the false emperor!
We are the
Fastest
swords
yeet
of
in
justice.
the West. I love it. Okay, let's see. Can we do a melee storm here? If we did, we can only hit one. So it's too far. But we can get in and launch a grenade, which actually isn't too bad of an idea.
I am with you.
We can go through the window. Oh, we might still be able to do big bonkins too. Nope, not anymore. 7? Can we get all 3 of them? We can. Fire in the hole.
I am here to serve.
Oh wow, he's still way back there. Catch up, buddy. Oh, here we go. What we can do is do a mass teleport. All knights teleport to any visible location. We can teleport everybody in here, but do we want to is the question. We can teleport them behind this cover. Oh.
I am here to serve.
Nice. Servitor has no more charges. You know what? I think we do teleport everybody. Let's teleport them all here. Dope. Let's see, can we get heavy cover anywhere up here? No. But that's fine.
Unleash me.
Hold on. Let's see. I like this idea. Magnus, do you have a melee weapon? No, you're support fire. Let's put you in a good place to do some support fire and just rain hell. You need a longer weapon if you're gonna have support fire, though. Okay, we're just gonna kill this guy then.
Advancing. See them fall, brothers!
So we have one action point left here. Is that enough to get a melee kill? No, it's not even enough to get up to the enemy yet. We shoot. Overwatch. Hold on. I think this ability does attack too. Oh, it totally does. Oh. Schwip. Get schwippedy.
With me, my brothers!
You know I like it.
Foe wounded.
God, that range.
No demon shall avoid its fate.
Did we just kill this guy? We only need one red, and we already have it. We're missing a chance to get this seed here, but we are saving damage on our boy.
For the Imperium!
So when are you going to start building your Space Wolf army?
Stand ready.
when I get motivated enough to start buying army pieces. I might be able to start 3D printing a bunch, but we'll see. If we could get him to start a Space Wolf army, that would be the one more person to play in our group. I'm liking my range. Arcanius, you're nuts. You're killing him.
Moving out.
Can I shoot this? I cannot.
Here. As ordered.
Can I smoke him? I can. Get smoked.
Blessed are our arms! Your orders? Purge! It is finished.
Teleport into heavy cover. And still be in range? Yes, we totally will be. Do we wait to use that? I think we wait one turn.
We strive.
Nero, what army do you play? Is this not cover? It is.
Taking position.
SOB. That means something different where I'm from. Nice support fire. Man, that's such a cool ability.
Affirmative.
Another one down.
Is that Sisters of Battle or whatever? Or am I completely and totally mistaken and I should stop trying to Warhammer? Nuns with guns. Got it. Yes. Perfect. So no psychic abilities, gotcha. It's okay, I think we're just gunning everybody down this turn anyway. Let's make sure Magnus is reloaded. That way he can support fire on all these things.
Your command.
Kablooey!
I must sanctify my rounds. Yes, sir.
God, it's such a cool ability. What? What is... Jeez, everybody gets an extra attack?
At your service.
God, that's so cool. Well.
Firing now. Foe destroyed, Commander.
Tau main, all the way back from 4th edition. Nice, played against Tau for the first time right before the new codex dropped. It didn't end up well for me. How'd it go? Tell us about your war efforts. Not only does he support fire, but he goes in for those melee crits.
Well, Commander, I trust your men can preserve some samples from our travels. Do return them to the edict at once.
Yo, Magnus is killing it.
I am the Emperor's fury.
Can't make it through here without burning. We just go around? I think we do. Guardian Seeds punish the witch. Or do we just eat the damage? Ugh, we really need the range on flamethrower.
Unleash me.
Let's just put him into cover.
It
And
will
add
be
more
done.
fire to the ground.
Empty. Eyes on. Foul heresy approaches. Arms at the ready.
Magnus did nothing wrong. Haha, he won't get that. I don't get that. Oh, we need to reload. Reload. Huh, all the fire's gone. I think we make a quick strategic retreat here.
It will be done. One. Target acquired. Terminated.
Nice bop. Alright, let's, we don't gain anything from actually fighting these guys.
Advancing.
In fact, we actually will gain injuries if we actively try to engage these guys.
Taking
so let's
position.
do a strategic fallback here.
In an instant. Yes, come on.
Gotta know when to hold them and know when to fold them.
Your command? My blade is yours. Your command. I am here to serve. Opening fire. Moving out. Enemy down. Fool. Palamedes. We bring death. Yeah! Taking position. Moving out!
Blip, blip, blop.
The enemy is wounded.
love to get a grenade in there, but I think this is last turn. I'll explain the joke to you sometimes. It has to do with lore on stuff with 40k. Oh, okay. Tell me this afternoon. You're going to the barbecue, right? Victory! Good job, Grey Wolves. Grey Knights. If I could talk Lee into it? Oh. I didn't know it was one of those things. Okay, who else is live? Looks like Extronicon went live. We're gonna do a big old raidy raid on Extronicon. Because that's gonna be the end of this. If we want to keep it under the 2-hour video mark for YouTube. No, I asked you yesterday, she didn't seem thrilled, but I want to go. You don't have to do everything together. I'm sure she would disagree, but... Alright, let's get our requisitions and then we'll do a raid. Let's see, we got a rank 3 here. +1 damage, +1 crit on the... This is a flamethrower. Emperor's Thunder. No, this is the silencer. I will take it. +1 damage is always welcome. Plus 10% crit. I don't think this is actually 10% crit. Here we go. Plus 6 HP, that's nice too. Can't get a requisition here. Apothecary would be nice though. I think that's all we take. Bing bong, bing bong. Caro level up. What you got, Caro? Teleport. Teleport strike, teleport boost. Knight uses teleport ability, have a chance to gain 1 AP. Yes, please. Activate to add 2 damage to each target of the attack. Yes, please. That's really good. Confirm promotion. Alright. Let's get that raid going. As always, good luck in all your hunts. And we'll smell you later. Everybody get your raid emotes ready.